Hi everyone, welcome to today's demo. Today we will discuss the Citrix Node Controller. Here is the agenda. We will cover why, what and how, followed by a demo. Why Citrix Node Controller? There are many ways to expose your service to the external world, such as node port, load balancer, cluster IP. All of this requires IP table lookups for every request and create NAT sessions, which reduce the overall performance. Moreover that, kubeproxy overrides the ADC load balancing decision, which means features like persistence, monitor, etc. can break because of two level of load balancing. Due to the same, customers may not able to use all Citrix ADC functionalities. Citrix Ingress Controller can expose ports directly to Citrix ADC when an ingress object is provided with a service type as cluster IP. This provides better performance, monitoring the health of the ports, and can utilize the Citrix ADC functionality better. However, if the Citrix ADC and the cluster are in different subnet, then Citrix ADC cannot reach the ports directly. What is Citrix Node Controller? Citrix Node Controller is a microservice that creates a network between the cluster and the Citrix ADC. It creates an overlay between the Citrix ADC and all the nodes in Kubernetes cluster. More details can be found in their GitHub page. Next, how to deploy. Citrix Node Controller is a microservice which takes few input. The first set of inputs are Citrix ADC IP, username and password, which is required for configuring on the ADC. The second set of inputs are for choosing VXLAN configuration, such as ADC SNP, VXLAN port, and VNID. And the last input is for creating virtual network between ADC and Kubernetes cluster. Now let's move to demo. This is my demo setup. I have a Kubernetes cluster and a Citrix ADC. In this cluster, I have already deployed a guestbook application and a Citrix Ingress controller and deployed an Ingress as well. So based on that, the Citrix Ingress controller had created configuration on Citrix ADC. So you can see that it is created a content switch the server. You can see the backend service. See here we are directly accessing the port. So we have two front-end applications and its IPs are 35 and 38. You can see here the Citrix Ingress controller directly configured the pod IP here and 35 and 38. But you see here the state of these pods are down because the ADC is in 169 subnet and the cluster is in 33 subnet. Now we'll access this application and see. You can see here the application is not accessible. Now let's deploy the Citrix Node controller and establish a route between Citrix ADC and the cluster. Citrix Node controller is deployed and it's running. Now if you look at in the ADC, you can see that it has created a VXLAN and added the VTUP as the node IP. Now we will see the states of the service. You can see both of these services are up. We are able to directly reach the ports in the cluster. Now we'll access the application and see. You can see the application is accessible. By using Citrix Node controller from Citrix ADC, we can directly reach the ports in the cluster, which is in a different subnet. This will provide high performance and it will avoid double load balancing, and we can do a better monitoring of the services. Thank you for your time.